Hey friends, do you move like a 4-year-old? So I'm sitting here outside today, and across the street from me is an elementary school, and um, I've just been watching kids play, and I realize they move their bodies so differently than we do as adults. And this actually came up yesterday in an embodiment coaching session that I had of this intuitive movement, right? Intuitive movement is challenging. I was talking to a friend today at lunch about this. Intuitive movement is difficult for us as adults. When I tell someone or I ask you, just how would it feel to move your body? What does your body want to do to move? Everything freezes up, right? Everything locks up, like, I don't know, because we're looking for the right answer. And as adults, we have expectations of how we should move and what we're supposed to do. And so when those rules are pulled out from under you, that carpet is pulled out from under your feet, like, what do you do? How do you even move? And so intuitive movement is really hard for us to do as adults. And I have been watching these kids climb on jungle gyms and jump from the swings and run around and just have fun in their bodies. And it makes me remember how I used to do that. I used to play. We had a swing set. We had a couple swing sets in our backyard. You know, the old kind with the triangle sides and the bar across the top, the metal bar, and you had the plastic swings that attached, and maybe the teeter-totter if you were lucky, or the rings with the metal bar across, the slide that would burn your butt in the summer. And we would take all of the equipment off of those bars, and I'd climb up to the top and just do flips around and around and around and around and around and around. And sometimes I'd flip off and jump down and do all these amazing things. And it felt so good. Sometimes I'd just hang upside down. And that was so much fun and so invigorating in my body. And I think, wow, adult Chris does not move her body like that. And so I am making it a goal of mine to return to some of that movement, to remember some of those ways I moved as a kid, as a 4-year-old, as a little kid, and watching these kids play at recess. I am going to invite myself to have more freedom in how I move my body and let go of those rules and shoulds and have tos, and really listen to that need and desire that my body has on the daily. And that's a hard thing for us to do as adults, right? And so I ask you, how do you move your body? Is it like 4-year-old you? Is it what he, she, they wanted once? Or is it very different now? Are there rules around how you move your body? Are you limited by pain and by limited mobility, like whatever the case may be, right? Injury. And how can you get back closer to that space of moving like a 4-year-old, right? Think of all the stories that are coming up, right? Oh, well, my knees hurt, or oh, my back hurts, so I can't touch my toes, or blah, 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 right? I'm not going to swing upside down. Why? Why not? And if that's the case, what can you do that gets you closer to that freedom of movement that these kids have, that we all had as kids? That is part of intuitive movement, right? Of letting go of those rules, those expectations, of stepping into the freedom of movement. And we have to feel safe to do that, and we have to have a connection to our bodies to do that. So it's something that will come gradually, I'm sure of it. It's a practice that we have to have, and I know even the clients that I coach in these embodiment coaching sessions still need some time to feel safe in their own bodies. I need time to feel safe in my own body before I can just move freely and let go of rules or expectations. And boy, does it feel good when I get there. So my question to you today is that how can you move your body more like 4-year-old, 7-year-old, 10-year-old you did? How can you bring some of that freedom and vigor and just joy back into moving your body? Start with remembering what you did when you were little, how fun it was to move your body when you were little. And then maybe you are a little brave and you get to step a little out of your comfort zone as you move in a new way that brings you a little bit closer to what you did when you were younger. See what happens. I am going to move and play with you. I am going to go figure out how I can flip around a bar and swing myself upside down. I'll let you know how it goes. Have a good day.